Hello, everyone. Welcome again to Enterprise TV. My name is Ihedimma Kawekwune, and today we are on Food Tech Talk with Mrs. K. Yes, you can call me Mrs. K. I like to talk about the food industry, the entrepreneurs within the food industry, what's going on around us. The program is supposed to be enlightening. It's educative, and it helps us to look around ourselves as entrepreneurs. So, if you're in the food industry, and you are an entrepreneur, an SME, this is a place for you to come and gain insights on what's going on around the industry. Today, I was just reflecting on December period, the hectic times that people were running up and down, stocking food, parties here and there. The food industry, it was as if it was a peak period for us. Some of the entrepreneurs I work with, I now realize that by the time they were entering into January, many people were breaking down. Today I want us to look at stress. I titled this, it's a wake-up call actually. Are you killing the stress, or is stress actually killing you? Today we're going to look at stress as it concerns entrepreneurs within the food industry. I like to call them foodpreneurs. What exactly is stress? Stress is a natural state of worry. I'm going to be reading from the WHO definition. It's a natural state of worry or mental tension caused by a difficult situation. It is a natural human response that prompts us to address challenges and threats in our lives. Now, everyone experiences stress to some degree, but the way we respond to stress is what makes all the difference. The way we respond to it. So everybody, there's always going to be a challenging situation. Challenges can come, it can be positive, it can be negative. The challenge is a challenge. For a foodpreneur, for instance, if your usual capacity is that you make 2 cartons of Zobo or 2 crates of Zobo drink every week, and someone is now coming to give you order to produce 20 crates, that's a challenge. And it's a positive one, it's a good thing, it's good news for you, but it's going to stress you out. Now, how we respond to stress matters a lot in our environment. Now, stress are 2 categories. There's acute stress and there's chronic stress. Now, when you talk about acute stress is your short-term response to a challenge. Now, let's say, for instance, like the high order demand that you got, you attack it, you work day and night producing, bottling, packaging, and all that. And after, let's say, in 2 weeks' time, in 10 days' time, you are done with that batch of production and you take a break. That's acute stress. Acute stress can be good. Remember, in that definition, it says it's a natural human response that prompts us to address challenges. So when you have acute stress, something temporary. I've given an example of a positive one, but there are also examples of a negative one. Let's say you just come into the workshop and you find out that one of your machines is on fire. It's going to stress you out. You are going to put out the fire, you're going to restore the electrical situation, you're going to do some cleanup, you're going to go for repairs. It's going to stress you out, but it's temporarily. You solve the problem, then you clean up and you get back to work. So stress can fling in both ways. When a body is responding to acute stress is something that is short temporary. It makes your brain come up. It activates your problem-solving skills. So it's actually good. It's like it's training your brain to respond quickly to emergencies, to respond quickly to situations. So it actually makes you a better entrepreneur. But chronic stress, on the other hand, is when you as an entrepreneur is unable or unwilling to solve the problem. We said all of them are as a result of a challenge. A problem comes to you and you attack it. Now, when you are unable to solve this problem, or you're unwilling to solve this problem, and the problem lingers for a long time, this is called chronic stress. For when you're talking about acute stress, medically, it's a hormone called adrenaline. It forms in like an action hormone. It comes into your blood and you activated, you think fast, your heart is beating fast, and you think fast and you solve the problem. But when it comes to chronic stress, it's a different hormone that is in charge of that, the hormone called cortisol. Now, when what happens with this hormone is that it builds up in your bloodstream and it leads to other health complications. People that are undergoing chronic stress are exposed to certain medical conditions. It's going to bother on your mental health. is going to bother on your cardiovascular health. Mental health is about your thinking, your emotions, and your thinking. Now, cardiovascular health has to do with the health of your heart. Now, people that are facing mental health issues as a result of chronic stress, you see them being depressed, you see them having anxiety disorders, you see them having burnt out. This burnout, like you're always extremely tired and unable to think through situations. And you are also going to most likely be having sleeping problems, lying down, unable to sleep, having racing mind, rushing from one problem to the other. Now, for cardiovascular health challenges that are related to chronic stress, you have heart disease, high blood pressure, and can also affect the person's digestive health. The person starts having maybe bloating, ulcers. It can affect the immune system. Yes, people that stay on a stressful condition over a long time can have weakened immune system, meaning that you're susceptible to falling sick often. There are people that treat malaria back to back. It never goes away. Watch your stress level. It could be a pointer that you should take a break.